Hi, so it's that time again where we'll take a look at either DC Compact or DC Finest. This time it's a compact. There was one out a few weeks back, which was the White Knight, but I didn't pick it up because I've got that already in collected position elsewhere. But this week, a new one's come out, and it's a good one. And it's Nightwing Leaping into Light by Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo. So again, $9.99, and there's just shy of 300 pages in it. So I'll just read you the blurb on the back. So it says, Nightwing is back in Bloodhaven. It's been a long time since Dick Grayson has been himself, but now he's smiling again, cracking wise, sticking up for the little guy and sticking it to the bad guys. Barbara Gordon is now back in his life too, but this time it feels different, like she could be the one. Still, ensuring Bloodhaven's safety is no small task, especially now that the city has been menaced by Nightwing's most terrifying foe yet. A mysterious and murderous villain with a penchant for stealing and collecting his victims' hearts, known only as Heartless. So this collects. This is what I like about it, because Nightwing was great when it was out with Tom Taylor, but he lost the way a little bit. There was crossover with there's a big Batman crossover what interfered with the run of it, and then there's crossovers with Teen Titans and stuff like that later on. But this is like the basically all that you need really for Tom Taylor, apart from the last story arc that he did where Bruno Redondo came back again. So this comprises of Nightwing 78 to 83, and then there's a gap because that's all the crossover bit, which you don't need, it's not essential at all. And then 87 to 91, and then Superman Son of Kal-El, number 9. So that's 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, and then so you get 11 issues in here, which is really, really good value for $9.99. It has all the covers in. So you've got that one. That one. And also some of the alternate covers, such as that one. And that one. So there's loads. But this reminded me of how exciting it was, because I did get this when it first came out, in a floppy format, and it reminds me of how exciting it was when it initially came out, because it was so radically different from what I'd gone before with Nightwing. I mean, look at that. That is just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous double page spread. And it just summed up the lightness. It showed the contrast between Nightwing and Batman, whereas Batman was a creature of the shadows who fought mainly at night. Nightwing was daytime. And nothing exemplified that more than Bruno Redondo's artwork. He does for Nightwing what Jorge Jimenez does for Batman now with Matt Fraction, what he's done with other writers as well. He's like one of the definitive Nightwing artists now. And it just shows what I liked about this run. His art style displayed the acrobatic nature of Dick Grayson. It really emphasised, and obviously this went hand in hand with Tom Taylor's writing. It emphasised the circus life where he came from as a child. It transfers so well into this format. I thought it could get some of the art could get lost in the size decompression, but it doesn't. It doesn't get lost at all. And it does have one of the most famous issues. I mean, it's just the fight sequences as well. Everything is just so beautiful. How to do the fight sequences. I just want to highlight. This is only going to be a short video because I've read so I don't want to give anything away from so. But this, like I said, is if you want to just get a taster of Nightwing, this is a perfect one to try. Like I said, you get 11 issues of story, and it leaves it dangling. It leaves it so you can maybe want to explore more of the story, and it suggests books you can get in the back. But for me, I'm happy with just this because it kind of finishes off the main story arc what it's trying to convey, but it does delve into his life with his family. It goes into his past and flashback. But this is what I just wanted to show. What's it? Uh, Again, it's just the tricks where he uses like this when he's showing Nightwing getting ready. Let me just find this issue, what I was on about. Yeah, it's this issue. This issue became, there was such a buzz when this issue came out, this one here, and I'll show you why. It's complete emotion all the way through. There's a name for it, but I can't remember, where it shows the character moving along as if you could see the movements in real time. The This is a trick that I think it was Will Eisner made use of when he did the Spirit. So I've got soft spots for this kind of storytelling where it shows, it's like a one camera shots in a film where it just shows the character moving along like that, and you can just follow his trail. There's like no break, no gap. And it was just so clever. It went on for the whole of the issue. So very, very satisfactory. Like I said, there's a real buzz around that issue when it came out, and I'm so pleased it's transferred and translated so well. It's sort of slightly more reduced size format. It's worth picking up just for that issue alone. But there's so much in here, like it illustrates the friendship and relationship between Wally West and Dick as well, and of course the romance between Barbara Gordon. There's a new character that comes in of a well, I was going to say four-legged kind, but three-legged kind. And if you know, you know. Yeah, everything about it is just so wholesome, but without being cloying, without being sickly. And Tom Taylor sometimes can be a bit on the schmaltzy side, and he manages to balance it really well with this, and he avoids that quite nicely. I'm loving the Dan Watters one with Dexter Soy, who's going to be replaced with on arts by Dennis Cowan. Because that for me, that's my favourite Nightwing. I really, really enjoying. But this is a good companion piece, and what I most will do eventually at some point, I'll do like the must buy compact comics, and for me, this one is a must buy. Like I said, you get about 290 pages of story. You can't complain for $9.99. All the art in it is just perfection. It's Bruno Redondo with beautiful colours. The writing is really easy. It flows really well. It's a really fun one. Like I said, it's almost like a one and done story, but it does leave it so you can follow it up longer if you want. Like it shows you here. So like that. That's at the Battle for Bloodhaven. That's the one that was missing. And here and here. So it just shows you what you can get if you want to follow the story up further. I did read those in floppy, so I'm just going to stick with this. And I'm very happy for this. But yeah, this gets a thumbs up from me. Really, really cannot recommend this highly enough. And it works perfectly for the DC Compact editions. So my next one, where I look at DC Finest and DC Compacts, I'm hoping to get in the next coming month the Demon, Jack Kirby's The Demon, and I want to get the second Green Arrow one, which I've just not got around to buying yet. But yeah, so that's it for now. Like I said, it's out this week. Go out and buy it. It's well worth picking up. Okay, bye bye.